annual Brandon High School Honors Convocation. My name is Dan Stevens, and I am honored to be with you here today to celebrate the class of 2024 and all of their many accomplishments. Before we get started this evening, I would like to say a special thank you to Mrs. Danta for the hours upon hours of work she has devoted to this program. She is responsible for the presentations, the setup, gathering of all the information from our seniors, and creating the program you have with you today. Let's give Mrs. Danta over here a big round of applause. So that you know everybody that is on stage tonight, my name is Dan Stevens. I am the principal of Brandon High School. This is my 11th year here in the district. Over here helping us with the awards tonight are two of our counselors, Mrs. Linda Eland and Mr. Ryan Maluno. On stage over here to my left, we have Mrs. Kozlowski, our assistant principal, Mr. Jesse Johnson, our athletic director, and the superintendent of the Brandon School District, Mrs. Carly Stone. I want to go over a little bit of the process so that everybody knows how we're doing things today, and the process so that we can make it go as quickly as possible. So, presenters, I want to thank you all for being here tonight, of giving it your time today to be here for our students and present them with the awards that they are earning. That means a lot to me, and it does mean a lot to our students, I know. Presenters, you have, I believe everybody has, a copy of the program in front of them. When it gets to be your turn or close to your turn, when you see that you're maybe 2 or 3 away from it being your turn, if you would kindly come over here and stand over here, and just make the whole process a little bit quicker and a little bit easier, and then we'll call your name. Either I'll call your name or the presenter before you will call your name for you to come up to the stage and have the podium for your time to talk and present your award. I hope that makes sense. Students, when you're called up and your name is called, wait till your name is called, you also will come up this way over here. There will be these people right over here to shake your hand and congratulate you on the award that you're winning. Take a walk slowly across the stage, and the reason I say slowly is your parents might want to take pictures. There'll be some stuff maybe in the background, and your parents might want to take your picture. So walk slowly across the stage, and if you are getting a physical award of some kind tonight, Mr. Malumo and Mrs. Eland will hand that out to you, go down those steps, and back to your seat. So that's kind of the procedure for tonight's festivities. It is hard to believe that in just 8 short days, you will be considered Brandon High School alumni and no longer students. Whether you're going to college, heading to the military, entering the workforce, or you just still haven't figured it all out yet, the world is wide open for you to make an indelible mark. Today, we are here to recognize those accomplishments and salute you, the class of 2024, for everything you have aspired to be. But before we officially get started, do you remember these students from BFIS back in 5th grade? I think we're going to reenact that tomorrow. Were you guys the last class to go through BFIS? Yeah, so good. They don't always have that in your memories that you were the last class to go through there. Let's get right into the program. We have devised for you today by bringing up to the podium Mrs. Kozlowski, who will introduce our first group of seniors. So that first group of seniors led by Riley, that first row, if you guys don't mind making your way over to this way over here. And she'll call you up individually, okay?
Riley Abney. Riley plans on attending Oakland University, where she will also play basketball. Her area of study is undecided at this time. She was awarded an academic scholarship. Tyler Bowman. Tyler plans to attend Michigan State University to study statistics. Current honors include being a member of the National Honor Society. Lindsay Claxton. Lindsay plans to attend Northern Michigan University. Her area of study is undecided. Her honors include being a member of the Link Crew, STEM, and the soccer team. Ryder Convo. Ryder plans to attend Oakland University to study engineering. His honors include being a member of the National Honor Society and Student Council. Reese Convo. Reese plans to attend Oakland Community College. Her area of study is undecided. Kel Daniels. Kel was awarded a full ride scholarship to the University of Michigan Flint to study music technology. Kayla DePalma. Kayla plans to attend Oakland University to study elementary education. Her honors include being a member of the National Honor Society. She has also received the Oakland University Talented Scholarship. Jake DeFalco. Jake plans to attend Lawrence Technical University to study civil engineering and to play football. His honors include being a member of the football, wrestling, track, and lacrosse teams. Ethan Downs. Ethan plans to attend Michigan Technological University to study engineering and construction management. His honors include being a member of the powerlifting team. He'll be receiving multiple yearly scholarships. Jack Dudek. Jack plans to attend Michigan Technological University to study mechanical engineering. His honors include being a member of the lacrosse, football, and baseball teams. Scholarships include the Distinguished Leading Scholar Finalist Award and the Excellence Award from Michigan Tech, and also the Knights of Columbus Scholarship. Haley Fisher. Haley plans to attend Michigan State University to study architecture. Avery Fortin. Avery plans to attend the University of Toledo to study business and communications. His honors include being a member of Yearbook, the National Honor Society, the Spanish Honor Society, and the varsity swim team. Scholarships include the Rocket Nation Scholarship and the Levi's Leadership Scholarship. Marissa Gaines. Marissa plans to attend Oakland Community College. Her area of study is undecided. Her honors include being a member of the Feminist Club. Daniel Geiser. Daniel plans to attend Michigan Technological University to study mechanical engineering. His honors include being a member of the soccer, swim, golf, and robotics team. Scholarships include the First Scholarship and a Merit Scholarship. And now Mr. Jesse Johnson is going to come up to announce the next round of students. Mr.
Francisca Gertz. Francisca plans to attend Northern Michigan University to study criminal justice. Her honors include being a member of Yearbook and the National Honor Society. Scholarships include the Wildcat Merit Scholarship. Tyler Greel. Tyler plans to attend Oakland Community College and Walsh College to study cybersecurity. His honors include being a member of the National Technical Honor Society. Jasmine Hernandez. Jasmine plans to attend the University of Michigan Flint. Her area of study is undecided. Her honors include being a member of the National Honor Society and the Feminist Club. Grace Hilton. Grace plans to attend Michigan Technological University to study environmental engineering. Her honors include being a member of the National Honor Society and the Spanish Honor Society. Brianna Jacobs. Brianna plans to attend Michigan State University. Her area of study is still undecided. Jonathan Kelsey. Johnny plans to attend Saginaw Valley State University to study criminal justice. His honors include being a member of student council. Lauren Komashek. Lauren plans to attend Western Michigan University to study nursing. Luke LaFleur. Luke plans to attend Michigan State University's James Madison College to study law. His honors include being a member of the STEM program. Next group, you can come on up. Helena Lasky. Helena plans to attend Saginaw Valley State University to study nursing and play lacrosse. Her honors include being a member of the volleyball and lacrosse teams. Scholarships include the Knights of Columbus Scholarship. Elizabeth Lizu. Elizabeth plans to attend Oakland University to study biology. Scholarships include an Academic Achievement Scholarship. Riley Lee. Riley plans to attend Oakland University to study computer science. Her honors include being a member of the Yearbook, the National Honor Society, and Spanish Honor Society. Connor Massey. Connor plans to attend Michigan State University to study accounting and finance. His honors include not only being a member, but also the secretary of the Spanish Honor Society and the captain of the varsity tennis team. Matthew McDonald. Matthew plans to attend Oakland Community College to study nursing. His honors include being a member of National Honor Society and the powerlifting team. Megan McGowan. Megan plans to attend Oakland University to study nursing. Her honors include being a member of the National Honor Society, Spanish Honor Society, Literary Club, Yearbook, and competitive dance team. Peyton Nichols. Peyton plans plans to attend Oakland University to study nursing. Scholarships include the Talented Scholar Award from Oakland University. Natalie Novotny. Natalie plans to attend Grand Valley State University to study diagnostic medical sonography. Her honors include being a member of the National Honor Society. I would like to now turn it over to Mr. Jesse Johnson, who will finish off our group.
Sophia Oliver. Sophia plans to attend Oakland Community College to study dental hygiene. Her honors include being a member of the Link Group, varsity volleyball, and varsity track. Haley Owens. Haley plans to attend Mott Community College to study supply chain management. Sydney Pethick. Sydney plans to attend Oakland Community College to study business administration. Her honors include being a member of the National Technical Honor Society, DECA, and attending OSTC's Marketing and Entrepreneurship program. Max Petit. Max plans to attend Oakland University studying mechanical engineering. His honors include being a member of the Spanish Honor Society, also the captain of the varsity soccer team. Isaiah Ricard. Isaiah plans to attend Michigan State University to study psychology. His honors include being the president of the National Honor Society and Spanish Honor Society. Jackson Salisbury. Jackson plans to attend the University of Michigan Flint to study physical therapy. Barrett Sanker. Barrett will be taking a gap year, and his area of study is undecided at this time. Allison Shelton. Allison plans to attend Oakland University to study engineering and to run track. Scholarships include a track and field scholarship. Isabel Sheridan. Bell plans to attend the University of Michigan to study engineering. Her honors include being a member of the National Honor Society, band, choir, theater, quiz bowl, and soccer. Elizabeth Seisel. Lizzie plans to attend Oakland University. Her area of study is undecided. Sophia Souls. Sophia plans to attend the University of Michigan Flint to study pharmacy or business. Megan Stanley. Megan plans to seek an apprenticeship under a tattoo artist. Her area of study is art. Her honors include being a member of track and varsity swim and dive. Caleb Twain. Caleb plans to attend Saginaw Valley State University to study marketing. His honors include being a member of student council, band, theater, and was a class officer for his sophomore year. Scholarships include the Founders Scholarship from SVSU. Aiden Vila. Aiden plans to attend Oakland University to study mechanical engineering. His honors include being a member of Link Crew and student council. He's been awarded the Academic Achievement Merit Award from Oakland University. Lisa Wu. Lisa plans to attend Oakland University to study nursing. Scholarships include the Talented Scholar Award and 2 Michigan Achievement Scholarships from Oakland University. Olivia Wise. Olivia plans to attend Grand Valley State University to study criminal justice. plans to attend Michigan Technological University to study mechanical engineering. His honors include being a member of the National Honor Society, Student Council, cross country, basketball, and baseball. He is also an Eagle Scout in the Boy Scout Troop 139. Emma Singler. Emma is considered going to Salem Community College to study glass art. Her honors include being a member of the Feminist Club.
We have some absolutely amazing students at Brandon High School. All of these students sitting here are absolutely fantastic and are going to go on to do amazing things in this world. We have 10 students that really rose to the top to be our top 10 students for the class of 2024. Class of 2024, when I call your name, if you don't mind though, lining up across the stage when I call your name, you don't go seated down yet. So just go all the way and spread yourselves out and face the audience, okay? Thank you. Number 10, Mackenzie Burwell. Mackenzie is 10th in her class. She plans to attend the University of Michigan Flint to study actuarial science. Her honors include being a member of National Honor Society, Quiz Bowl, and band. Scholarships include the Maize and Blue Scholarship. Brittany Swift. Brittany is 9th in her class. She plans to attend at Albion College to study business. Her honors include being a member of the National Honor Society, Lit Club, Link Crew, and Yearbook. Scholarships include the Presidential Scholarship from Albion. Isaac Miller. Isaac is 8th in his class. He plans to attend Bellarmine University to study finance and to play lacrosse. His honors include being a member of the National Honor Society and Student Council. Isaac will also be getting a lacrosse scholarship and a competitive scholarship. Joshua Oswald. Josh is 7th in his class. He plans to attend the University of Michigan Flint to study mathematics. His honors include being a member of National Honor Society, Spanish Honor Society, BHS Running Club, and cross country. Anthony Travato. Anthony is 6th in his class. He plans to attend the University of Michigan to study electrical engineering. His honors include being a member of National Honor Society, Spanish Honor Society, varsity soccer, varsity ski racing, varsity track and field, and I believe an all-state in ski. Drew Hickman. Drew is 5th in his class. He plans to attend the University of Michigan to study business and to play football. His honors include being a member of the National Honor Society, Student Council, varsity football, basketball, track, and lacrosse. Anthony Skoronsky. Tony is 4th in his class. He plans to attend the University of Michigan to study informational science. His honors include being a member of the National Honor Society, and track scholarships include the 2004 Knights of Columbus Scholarship. Brady Fortin. Brady is 3rd in his class. He plans to attend the University of Michigan to study ecology, evolution, and biodiversity, as well as journalism. His honors include being a member of the marching band, wind ensemble, Quiz Bowl, National Honor Society, and the Teen Advisory Board at the library. Scholarships include the Maize and Blue Merit Scholarship. Salutatorian for the class of 2024, Adam Berger. Adam is 2nd in his class. He plans to attend the University of Michigan to study physics. His honors include being a member of the National Honor Society, Spanish Honor Society, Trucktown Thunder Robotics, Quiz Bowl, and the bowling team. And your valedictorian for the class of 2024, Henry Majewski. Henry is first in his class. He is also a National Merit Finalist, which led him to receive a full ride to the University of Southern Florida, where he plans to study chemistry and pre-law. His honors include being a member of STEM, Lake Crew, BPA, as well as being a tutor for his peers. Ladies and gentlemen, one more huge round of applause for the top 10 of the class of 2024. All right, to our presenters, this is where we're going to start with you. So as you see your name coming up in the program, you might want to make your way over to the side over here. We are very lucky in Brandon that we have multiple people in our community, multiple organizations in our community, multiple individuals that are generous to give our students and recognize our students in the form of scholarships and other things. So I just want to say overall to the whole group here, thank you so much for the kindness that you've given our kids and our community. So let's give our presenters a round of applause. Our first local scholarship, please give a warm welcome to Mrs. Kim Bishop, who will present scholarships for the Ortonville Lions Club.
Congratulations to all of you. I am proud to be representing the Ortonville Lions Club. We are one of the largest service organizations in the world. We often respond to crises and things that happen well before the Red Cross can get there. So we are everywhere, and your little town of Ortonville does a fabulous job with the Ortonville Lions Club. So we are very proud to present our scholarships to 6 very deserving individuals. We take a look at not only the grade point average, but their community service acts, and many others. We do some personal one-on-one interviews, and these are some amazing kids, so very, very proud. Stephen Austin. Ryder Campo.
While they're taking their picture, I'm going to invite to present the scholarship for the Ortonville Masons. Here are Eric Kimino and Eddie Albertson.
Good evening. The Free and Accepted Masons of Michigan were organized in 1826 and are part of the global fraternal order. It is considered the oldest fraternity in the world. Ortonville Lodge number 339, a Free and Accepted Masons located here in downtown Ortonville, was chartered January 24, 1877, and celebrates its 147th year. Our building at 21 South Street was constructed in 1910. Its previous location was the location of the current fire department. A single winner has been chosen from Brandon High School and will be awarded a $1,500 scholarship. For the 2024-2025 school year, we favor students with a commitment to their community and to charity. Candidates for the Ortonville 339 Masonic Scholarship were required to complete a questionnaire and were required to answer questions regarding their commitment to the Ortonville community. Richard W. O'Bill Hubble impressed us with his dedication to his future profession as a master electrician and his hours of community service. Our certificate reads, "Let there be light, and there was light. To all throughout the globe that we, brothers, wardens, and master of Ortonville Lodge number 339, of the most honorable society of Free and Accepted Masons of Michigan, do hereby award scholarship for our worthy candidate, Richard W. Humble." You may have noticed that I presented our winner with an additional small token, a shiny new pin, stamped with the square compasses surrounding the letter G. The G represents God. The square compasses are to remind us to square our actions by the square of virtue, circumscribing our actions with the compasses which keep us within due bounds of all mankind, but most especially of Brother Mason. We present pennies to all of our new candidates and remind them to read the words above President Lincoln's head, "In God we trust." For your trust being in God, your faith is well-founded. Thank you again for your time, and congratulations to all the graduating seniors and Brandon High School.
I'd like to now welcome Robert MacArthur and Colleen Hotchkiss, who will present the Order of the Eastern Star Scholarship.
First, I'd like to introduce Colleen Hotchkiss, who is the worthy matron of the Order of Eastern Stars, and I am the worthy patron. I'm basically a required man to be part of that organization. You know, I have to follow a lot of orders.
and Steve Yukis from the Brandon High School class of 1973 to present their scholarships.
I just want to say that last year we celebrated our 50th anniversary of graduating from Brandon High School. And our commitment when we started planning our reunion was that we give back to the community. We bought our gift prizes. We bought them in Ortonville. We just want to give back to the community. So that's where we come up with this scholarship. And our class was very, very generous with their offering. And I want to just say that 50 years ago, none of our class members got kicked out of school for having their cell phone turned on. Because it was 1973, the first cell phone was invented. We also didn't have a McDonald's, so we had to go to Clarkston if we wanted to get fast food. The Exorcist was a popular movie. The ticket price was $1.77. So we've come a long way, and our class was so honored to be able to offer 3 scholarships tonight. And the scholarships are from the class of 1973 alumni, and it's in memory of our classmates who remain forever absent from this world, but forever present in our memories. We've come a long way.
Just a side note, the inaugural member of the Brandon High School Alumni Hall of Fame is named Art Tracy. He's a professor, smart man, brilliant, kind, hardworking. He set the bar very high for Brandon and their alumni, and we've all tried to follow in his footsteps among others. We were very fortunate in our class to have some very successful people, and they've stayed together, we stayed in touch, and that's why we're able to finally do this scholarship. I couldn't be more excited or proud of the class of 73 to present these scholarships, these 3 fine candidates. Should we call them now? Okay, Stefan Austin. Brady Ford. And Wyatt Pung. It should be noted 2 of these are for colleges and the 3rd one's for a technical school. Wyatt will be attending a technical school. Congratulations, Stephen. Congratulations, Brady. Wyatt, congratulations. Thank you very much. As they take their picture, now presenting the Eric Overall Never Quit Scholarship, Deputy Jason Pence.
Eric Overall was a decorated Oakland County Sheriff's deputy who was tragically killed in the line of duty serving our community on Thanksgiving morning 2017. Deputy Overall served the Brandon School District with great pride and compassion during his tenure as our school liaison officer for several years. The Brandon High School varsity football team, in conjunction with the Brandon Athletic Department, held their first annual Never Quit game against our crosstown rivals Goodrich in 2018. The Never Quit game has served as our annual event to honor Deputy Eric Overall, as well as our outstanding law enforcement officers and first responders that put their lives in the line of on the line every day protecting our community. It was decided that the money raised from the annual event would go towards a scholarship fund in Deputy Overall's name. Our endowment provides a yearly one-time scholarship to a deserving Brandon students who wish to pursue an education and career as a first responder. This year's recipients of the Eric Overall Never Quit Scholarship are Jonathan Kelsey and Jenna Voss. Jonathan is a member of the Brandon High School Student Council and in his off time loves volunteering. Jonathan is committed to Saginaw Valley State University this fall and plans to study criminal justice. Jonathan's future endeavors are to become a detective or work for the FBI. Jenna enjoys spending her time at Brandon High School participating in pom-pom and lacrosse. Jenna enjoys working out and exploring new places in her free time. Jenna plans on attending Oakland Community College for a business administration degree with an emphasis in criminal justice. Jenna hopes to join the Oakland County Sheriff's Office after college. Congratulations.
We have an amazing sports boosters program here in the Brandon School District. To present the Boosters Scholarship, Mrs. Melissa Clark.
Thank you, Don. I have the privilege of giving out the awards to the recipients of the Michael Manor Scholarship, which is offered by the All Sports Brandon Boosters. The scholarship was originated to honor Michael Manor's dedication and support of the booster program, Brandon High School students, and our community. Eligibility is for Brandon High School seniors who will be attending a college, university, technical, or trade school after graduation that have an adult representative, parent, guardian, or family member who is an active All Sports Brandon Boosters member and volunteer. Bryce Clark. Lindsay Claxton. Brian Campbell. Ryan Jeanette. And Braylon Quick, who cannot be here this evening.
Things that happen at Brandon High School. For our first academic awards, presenting Mr. Ryan Belumo.
Hello, everybody. This student has made a remarkable impact on the DHS choir program throughout her high school career. She has been an ever-present leader, mentor, role model, helper, and a pleasure to have in class. She is admired and respected by her classmates for these reasons and more, and has made the choir better with her leadership by example. This next student has also made a remarkable impact on the DHS choir program throughout her high school career. She has demonstrated that she cares not only about the music we make, but the community music makes us Drama Award. Every so often, on the Brandon High School stage, there are students that truly breathe life into characters. They go beyond reading the lines, and they find a way to add their own talent and flair to any role while demonstrating a joy for the art and allowing the audience to forget their troubles for a few hours and be entertained. They can make you laugh or experience wonder while also being able to support the production in ways not only seen by the audience. Our recipient of the Class of 2024 Theater Award is one such student. Please help me in congratulating Abby Rowe. Career and Technical Education Department Award will now be presented by Mason DePaggi. Dance Stevens.
I think Mr. DePaggi at the last minute was unable to be here tonight, so I do apologize for that. He had something written up about this student, but I do not have it on me, so I know that there's amazing things that are happening. So let's give a round of applause for our Career and Technical Education Award, who goes to Christian McCombs. All right, Christian must be at home studying. Next up, our English Department Award, presented by teacher Mrs. Kristen Kelsey.
So Ms. Stein and I created this writing system from her and myself. We love honors convocation and the fact that it was a time set aside to celebrate so many amazing students who have truly earned the right to be recognized for their excellence. And the class of 2024 is no exception. So to stand out in a group as such as this is very remarkable. For my part, the ELA department is privileged to choose one distinguished graduating senior that embodies the academic spirit of the English language arts. However, this year, with so many amazing students to choose from, we could decide on just one. So we picked two. The first recipient is an exemplary student. She has achieved high marks within her honors and AP classes, while also finding success in other disciplines, and she will graduate this year in the top 20 of 2024. While her academic success has been spectacular, what is truly remarkable is her spirit. She is undoubtedly someone who loves to learn, to acquire, to understand. She is always engaged in personal growth, and from personal experience, her presence in the classroom would lighten the drearies of winter days. It is a great pleasure to give this year's English Department Award to Natalie Mabati. The second recipient is also another amazing student. Not only does she excel in her honors and AP classes, but she has a profound understanding of English language. She is one of the most avid readers we have ever met. With a passion for storytelling, a keen eye for analysis, and an unwavering commitment to academic excellence, this student more than anything is someone who is empathetic, introspective, and witty. She is undoubtedly someone who will go on to make this world a better place. Congratulations to Addison.
Next up, representing our math department, Mrs. Tina Baldwin.
So it was a very difficult decision giving this math award. There's many students that could acquire it. There's a lot of you who push yourselves every day and do well in the classroom. The two students that we chose for our math awards continued on through the AP, exhausting the AP curriculum, exhausting the curriculum we have here, went on to college, and continued on their education. So Adam Berger and Henry Wilderson.
Next up, representing our physical education department and the whole Brandon School District football team, Mr. Brad Zuby.
It was nice to have 2 football captains in the top 10. Good job, guys. I want to congratulate this whole class. This is my 8th year in the district, and my first year, one of my first assignments was teaching the 5th grade at BFIS. So I had you guys as 5th graders, and then a couple years later they sent me to the middle school, and I had you guys as 7th and 8th graders, and I've been all the way through high school with you. So I'm not leaving with you though. So I want to call up our 2 Phys Ed award winners, who are 2 students who have really taken advantage of our physical education classes to better themselves as athletes, to work on their strength and conditioning, their speed and agility, their sport-specific skills. They've earned a ton of varsity letters. They are awesome examples of the kind of citizens we want representing our school and our community as they graduate and move on. Steph Austin and Riley Abney. Congratulations.
Now, representing the foreign language department, Mrs. Lori Marino.
Good evening. Each year, the Spanish Award is given to a student who has demonstrated high achievement in Spanish, as well as one who has had a positive impact on their peers in this program. This year, there will be 2 recipients of this award. Back in the fall of 2019, I had a very small cohort of 8th grade students travel to the high school each day to take Spanish 2 with me. From this group, 2 of them continued in Spanish, completing their 5th year of their junior year. They are still involved in the program. This year they served as president and vice president of the Spanish Honor Society. They are not only strong in Spanish, but they've continued to impress me with their leadership skills, ability to motivate and inspire others, and their genuine interest in language, culture, and life. I consider myself better off for having known them, and after having them around for the past 5 years, they will be deeply missed next year. Please join me in congratulating Isaiah Ricard and Adam Berger. This year
Now for our Special Services Department Award, presented by Mrs. Georgetta Manitou.
Good evening, everyone. The Students Support Services Department would like to recognize Dimitri Baker and Clinton McLean for their determination, hard work, and improvement. Let me start by sharing a few accolades about our nominees. Dimitri is a kind and respectful student. He's always trying to help others, fellow students with his words of wisdom. He has grown into a young man that is ready to take on the world, and the world will be a better place because of it. Now let me share something about Clinton. His family and teachers love his honesty, his hard work, and desire to do better is inspiring. He pushes through his struggles and sticks with the task at hand. Brandon High School is very glad to be part of his graduate story and cannot wait to hear what their future holds. Congratulations.
Next up to present both the Visual Fine Arts Award and the Yearbook Award, once again, Mrs. Kristen Kelsey.
be missed. Please congratulate Lindsay Foster. Okay, for your book, you guys, thousands of pictures are taken, hundreds of pages were designed, hundreds of stories and captions written. This 2024 yearbook, I think, is one of the best books that I've had the honor of publishing. And the reason it is that good is because of the staff that I got this year. The seniors this year hold a special place in my heart. I've known the majority of them since elementary, middle school, UFIS, and I'm so glad that I was able to be their teacher their senior year. Francie, Avery, Riley, Natalie, Megan, Brittany, Olivia, and Maddie, I'm so glad I got to be a part of them. I would like to give special recognition, though, to two of my seniors. These two students are the heart and soul of the Winspan staff. Dedication and passion, along with resolve and determination to make the most meaningful memories for their fellow students, are what these two are all about. Please join me in congratulating Brittany Swift and Avery Ford for their outstanding work.
Representing the science department for us, Mr. Ryan Belumo.
The Science Department Award is always given to a senior who has a passion for science throughout his or her 4 years at Brigham. The seniors receiving the Science Department Awards have exhausted the full Science Department curriculum. These students not only took the 3 years of required science, but they continued their studies by taking AP Biology, AP Chemistry, and or AP Physics. Our first award goes to a STEM student who stepped up and took AP Physics as a sophomore and AP Biology as a junior. This student also took AP Chemistry this year along with a new elective, Botany. His passion for learning makes him a pleasure to teach. He wants to understand more than how you solve the problem. He digs deep to try and understand why. He's a critical thinker and a self-motivated learner. We can't wait to see what he does in the future. Our first science award goes to Henry Juicy. Our second award goes to the STEM student who has an enormous love of science. The student skipped regular chemistry and jumped right into AP Chemistry. As a junior, he also took AP Environmental Science, online junior year, excelling in both classes. He took AP Biology as a senior. He is meticulous and diligent in his work and is motivated to do his best on all assignments, labs, and exams. His work ethic and passion for science is incomparable. Our second science award goes to Gary Ford. Now for a social studies department presented by Mrs. Kozlowski.
This student not only excels in multiple AP social studies classes at the same time, while always being an engaged student and vocal leader in the classroom, but exemplifies the concept of this award. She perfectly demonstrates the goal of social studies education by becoming an active citizen, working to better her local community. And she has very impressively planned multiple Pride events that require coordination with various local government agencies and businesses, and we've greatly enjoyed watching this process and are proud to call her a soon-to-be Brandon High School Social Studies Department alumni. It is my great pleasure to announce Abigail Rowe as this year's Social Studies Department Award recipient. The Social Studies Department would also like to recognize this student for his academic excellence across multiple social studies disciplines. As a clear lifelong learner, he possesses a remarkable work ethic, an affinity for content mastery, and exudes kindness, honesty, and general good-natured responsibility. He serves as a model student and warrants recognition from the Social Studies Department based on his successes throughout his time here at Brandon High School. Congratulations, Anthony Tony Skronsky. And now Mr. Johnson will come back to give out the athletic awards.
Thank you, Megan. Seniors, first off, before I get started, congratulations. The commitment, hard work, dedication to get to this point is something you should be proud of. All those that are athletes and are part of clubs and activities, being this high level of a student isn't easy. Doing it playing athletics or in clubs is even harder. So once again, congratulations. My first award I am presenting tonight is the Athletic Excellence Award. This award is given to those who have earned 8 varsity letters during their time in high school. This year we have 12 winners. Starting off, Anthony Travato. Anthony had 9 letters, 2 in soccer, 4 in ski, and 3 in track. Next up, Gavin Stamper. Gavin also had 9 letters, 2 in cross country, 1 in football, 2 in basketball, and 4 in golf. Next up, Stephen Austin with 13 letters. 3 in soccer, 1 in cross country, 2 in basketball, 4 in lacrosse, and 3 in track. Andrew Whipper, 8 varsity letters, 3 in soccer, 1 in bowling, and 4 in track. Lydia Bollinger, 10 letters, 4 sideline cheer, 3 competitive cheer, and 3 lacrosse. Ryder Campo, 11 letters, 3 in soccer, 1 in football, 4 in lacrosse, and 3 track. Jake Falco, 12 letters, 3 football, 4 wrestling, 3 track, and 2 lacrosse. Olivia Hansen, 10 letters, 4 sideline cheer, 2 competitive cheer, 3 lacrosse, and 1 track. Drew Hickman, 12 letters, 4 in football, 4 in basketball, 3 in track, and 1 lacrosse. Ryder Jeanette, 8 letters, 4 in swim and dive, 2 ski, 1 lacrosse, and 1 track. Isaac Miller, 8 letters, 2 football, 2 basketball, and 4 lacrosse. And Peyton Nichols, 3 cross country, 2 basketball, and 3 track. Can we give one last round of applause for these athletes? somebody that completed in all 3 seasons for all 4 years of high school. This year we have 4 winners of this award. With 16 seasons played, Stephen Austin. With 13 seasons played, Jake DeFalco. With 12 total seasons, Drew Hickman. And with 12 total seasons, Timothy Whalen III. Can we get one last round of applause for these three athletes, please? Thank you. And for the recognition of our foreign exchange students, Ms. Megan Kozlowski.
I'm not as adventurous as Mr. Johnson, so I promise Ms. Dant I'm going to stick to the script and go forward. Every year, Brandon High School is a popular destination for many foreign exchange students. This year, we've had the privilege to learn from students from all over the world and host them right here within our own community. Please come up to the podium to be recognized as I call your name. Julia Lugosi. Maria Braga. Julia Lugosi from Italy, Maria from Brazil, Joan Castalbas from Spain, Joseph Chu from Taiwan, Gianmarco DiPoli from Italy, Chark Emmerich from Germany, Tajana Encina Polo from Spain, Victoria Frail from Spain, Julia Gonzalez Aviles from Spain, Midori Ishizuka from Japan, Natalia Marcet Gallardo from Spain, Aitana Moreno Martin from Spain, Luca Puxido from Italy, and Hanaka Yasuda from Japan. Here's Mr. Stevens again.
The High Achievers Award is an award that goes out to any student that scored higher than a 1360 on their SAT score. What an amazing feat. Please help me in congratulating these 4 students who achieved that very feat. Kel Dekis. Henry Maesti. Adam Berger. And Michael Owen. The Principal's Award. The Principal's Award is an award and scholarship given to a student who exemplifies what it means to be a Brandon Blackhawk. This person excels in the classroom, shows phenomenal school spirit, and brings the school and community together as one. Please help me in recognizing Stephen Austin and Sophia Almer. The Warren G. Harding Award. This award, the Warren G. Harding Award, is an award and scholarship that is given to a student who shows good citizenship, both in and out of the classroom, represents what it means to be a good citizen of the Brandon community, and excels in their academics. Please help me in congratulating Katie Ellard and Natalie Novotny. Next up, the President of the Brandon Board of Education, and here to present the Board President's Award, Mrs. Rebecca Haynes.
I have the honor this year, for the second year in a row, presenting the Board President Award. The Board President Award is an award and scholarship given to students that have overcome great odds and obstacles in their high school career, while still performing at a superior level both in and out of the classroom. These students also exemplify what it means to be a Brandon Blackhawk and to act as a model student to the rest of the student body. This year, we are pleased to have two outstanding students that meet this criteria. I am happy to present to you the winners of the Board President Award, Grant Douglas and Jonathan Kelsey.
Next up, our Athletic Director, Jesse Johnson, to present the Harv Fletcher Scholarship.
The Harv Fletcher Award is a scholarship that is given to students who excel in the classroom. These people will also be considered pursuing education at the next level. The names will also be placed on a plaque that is displayed as you walk into Brandon High School. Please today help me recognize Kayla DePaula. Next up, presenting the Flint Metro League Award, Mr. Dan Stevens.
Every year, the Flint Metro League recognizes the best students throughout our whole league, as indicated by both overall grade point average and SAT score combined. The following two students have risen to the top of the Flint Metro League and have already been honored at a breakfast for all recipients. Please help me in congratulating Adam Berger and Henry Mayeska. All right, did I miss any awards? Wow, what an amazing group of students that we have. Let's give everybody another round of applause. And students, all of these people sitting behind you, don't forget about them when you go off to college or the workforce, the military, or whatever you do. I am also one of those parents that has kids that are leaving to go to college, and believe me when I say that they're going to ultimately miss you. And those people back there are really, truly the reason you're probably sitting here. So students, why don't we give our parents, grandparents, and everybody else a big round of applause. All right, I want to say thank you to everybody. Somebody's waving to me. Am I missing something?
No.
Oh, maybe they're not waving to me? I want to say thank you to everybody for coming tonight. Thank you for all that you've done for both Brandon High School and the community. I want to once again congratulate and wish the class of 2024 the best luck in the world. Everybody drive home safely tonight. Have a great night.